Hi, I'm Graham.
And I'm Kathleen.
And here on LRR MTG today, we are opening a box of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Set Boosters.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! As you can tell from the I would say unruly quaver in my voice, I'm just
Barely restrained enthusiasm.
This is just how I am. Let's get into it.
I'm not going to delay any further.
Oh, thank goodness. I could barely handle it.
There we go. Got it. So we got sent this box because we need to produce content for the pre-release, which by the time you're seeing this, you may have already seen. I don't know exactly how everything is working out scheduling-wise, but at the time of us recording this, we haven't seen the set. So...
Can we say when we're recording this? Can we just tell them?
Sure.
It's January 21st.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anything.
So spoilers haven't started yet.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about it. And anyway, we need physical cards to do the stuff that we're getting ready to shoot. So
yeah,
we got to open them somehow. May as well do it like this.
Yeah, we like all those cool judge videos and stuff that you see, and like the Commander deck techs. Like, we have the cards to show off because we're doing this right now.
Yeah.
Oh, right, there's art cards in this. Sick.
Whoa. 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 What the? Whoa. Okay, hold on. The first thing I see is...
what the hell is that?
That's a basic land. That's a plains. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it shimmer. Isn't that cool?
Oh my god.
I love it. Oh no.
I also got a shiny land, but mine's not basic.
Oh, it's Craig.
You know what? I'm actually pretty pleased that this cycle of lands is back.
Oh wait, yeah, that's not on the list. That means those are in the set.
Yeah.
Oh, is this going to be another Khans of Tarkir format where everybody starts at 22 life with 2 lands in play?
Oh, I hope so.
Ooh, that could be fun.
A little bit of a spoiler. I flipped through the cards from a punt for punt counter punt, but like not in a way where I've absorbed the land. It's just read the mechanics of the card and what's it called, and then you go, can we make a joke about that? Nope, moving on. Right?
Vehicles. Yes,
vehicles are back.
I got one called the Imperial Recovery Unit. It's like a little Sun Titan, but for cars. This is terrific. There's so much of this I haven't seen.
I've seen my rare, and I'm very excited to show it off. But I also got a Future Sentinel, which is a vehicle.
Oh, wow. Of course there's mecha. Why wouldn't there be mecha? Why hadn't I considered that as a possibility?
Yeah.
I have a rare one.
You have a rare mecha?
Yeah. Mukotai Soul Ripper. 1 and a black for a 1/4. Whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice another artifact or creature. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on Mukotai Soul Ripper. It gains menace until end of turn. It only crews for 2. You just have to make sure that both those creatures are drift compatible.
So, you remember the brothers Yamazaki?
Yeah.
But what about Heiko Yamazaki, the general?
May I preposterously one-up you?
Sure.
I have Heiko Yamazaki, the general, but fancier looking.
Oh, well, that's very cool.
Look at that card treatment.
Ooh, but I also have Narika Yamazaki, who is in the same pack as her sister. Maybe? I don't know what their relationship is, actually. Oh, I got a special foily card that I gotta show off.
Uh-huh.
Omae wa Shinderu. Wait, how's it actually go?
Omae wa mo Shinderu.
Omae
wa mo.
Omae wa mo. Omae wa mo Shinderu.
I can't believe they've done this.
I'm so happy they've done this.
That's so good. You're already dead. Oh, that's terrific. Yo, what? My saga turns into a creature? What? What? I have a saga that turns into a creature. An enchantment creature. Fragment of Konda. This is... Wow, okay. The most important question.
Yes.
How are we organizing this?
I just started making some piles, and then I decided I can't be bothered. So I was going to make a big pile and organize it later.
Great.
For the sake of...
You do you, then.
Well, it's just for the sake of, having a dynamic and enthusiastic performance. I don't want to be, bogging down my energy with going, now what? Where should this go?
All right. I'll lay out a series of organized piles.
Do whatever makes you happy. I'm not saying I won't organize them. I'm just going to say I'm going to do it later.
I love these basics.
Ooh, I got a fancy guy. I got a Sky Blast Samurai.
Ooh. Spell costs 1 less to cast for each enchantment you control. It's an enchantment creature. What on earth? Look at this. I got a cyborg rat ninja. It's an artifact creature rat ninja. It's a cyborg rat. What?
I love that they're artifact creatures because they're cyborgs.
And a goblin samurai with a fancy frame as well. I haven't seen any of these cool looking frames. This is fascinating to me. This pack has so much going on. Sorry, so I've got this enchantment creature cat beast. I have a saga called The Modern Age, which turns into a vector glider. I've got Kotose the Silent Spider in the fancy ninja frame, and then just like a normal card of Rasona Asari Commander, and then a foil of a Moonfolk. You have to understand that as my first time seeing all of this, I'm having a challenging time keeping up with everything that's happening. Where did I put my pile of rares?
Hey, do you remember how you said there's an enchantment sub-theme? Is there ever? Check out Weaver of Harmony.
Other enchantment creatures get +1/+1? Copy target activated ability you can do. Ooh. Oh, I think I just heard Surge activate somewhere.
Yeah, this is a pretty spicy card, I think, for Enchantress. So here's something that is perhaps not as rare as in that these are all uncommons, but very cool. So there's a cycle of these Go Shintais, one for each color. And so they're legendary enchantment creature shrines.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Speaking of enchantments and all that. And I looked it up on Wikipedia because I didn't want to be wrong. So I'm going to let Wikipedia be wrong instead.
Oh, well.
And Go Shintai means the sacred body of the kami. They are physical objects worshipped at or near Shinto shrines as repositories in which spirits or kami reside.
Oh ho! So these have a spirit in them, kind of, I guess, because they're also creatures.
Yes, that's
wow.
So the shrine is the thing at or near the shrine, and then the legendary enchantment creature is the spirit that lives inside it.
I like that there's more shrine support in the set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's true, because, like, aren't there already cards that say for how many shrines you control?
Yeah, the Hondens, and then also there was a cycle in one of the core sets a little while ago.
Yeah. So, I know people are into building all land commander decks, but maybe we can get an all shrine commander deck.
Mono shrines.
You could do it.
A snake samurai. Tell James for his snake commander deck.
Ooh.
And another cyborg rat. Are all the rats cyborg ninjas? That's very Metal Gear Solid, and I love it.
Oh man, that's so cool. Check out how cool Jungle Hollow looks.
Oh wow, wow! I love everything about this set.
Ooh, hey, speaking of tribes, here's the Ijango Exemplar, and he says whenever a samurai or warrior control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So they have exalted, sort of, kind of.
Ooh, Iganjo.
Iganjo.
What's this? A Tanuki!
Just call him Tom Nook.
A Tanuki. Hang on. Creature type dog.
Raccoon dog.
Tanuki aren't dogs.
Well, no, they're Tanuki. That's the point, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to create a whole new creature subtype for Tanukis?
They made a sable for no reason.
And think about how many databases
This is
have to add
probably
another column.
A Tanuki's probably closer to a mustelid than a canid.
Yeah, creature type weasel thing.
Justice for Tanuki creatures. My rare in this pack is called the March of Swirling Mist. As an additional cost to cast the spell, you may exile any number of blue cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. Up to X target creatures phase out. I can't see them, it's too misty. Oh, hey, what the? Whoa. I got a card from the list. You will never guess what it is.
Chaos Orb.
No, I don't even know if Chaos Orb is on the list.
It just feels like it should be.
It's the full art promo version of Sign in Blood. What a very odd thing to be in the list. That's amazing.
Cool.
I don't know when this was made originally. 2009. This hasn't been printed in 12 years. Wow. Okay. You get your own pile.
How about Always look on the Simic linings. It's the colossal sky turtle.
What? The colossal sky turtle?
Have you not seen this yet?
No, I haven't seen any of these.
Oh my gosh.
It's got 2 channels. It's like when I'd go visit my grandparents in the UK.
Oh my god. You know what? That one was good. I'm going to give you some treasure for it. There's
thank
treasure
you.
in this set.
Hooray! Everyone loves treasure.
But does everyone love lamp?
I love lamp. Brother.
And because it's a saga, it turns into Imperial Moth. I love the art on this. It's amazing.
It needs lamp. I can't handle how awesome these basics are.
Oh, I haven't
These
gotten
basics
one yet.
are gorgeous. I love them. Ooh, I got a hacker. Hacker voice. I'm a card. There's a lot going on.
Ooh! Finally. I got the island.
Ooh, whoa. So I have a lot going
So
on.
we need the mountain and the swamp still. Hopefully
Yes.
we can get the whole set.
Hey, I've got the 2 other Go Shintai that weren't in that pack that you had.
Oh, good.
So I've got the Go Shintai of Boundless Vigor and the Go Shintai of Ancient Wars.
Ooh.
And then, check this out. I have an uncommon saga called Azusa's Many Journeys. You may play an additional land this turn, you gain 3 life, and then exile it and return it transformed as Likeness of the Seeker, a 3/3 enchantment creature human monk. Whenever Likeness of the Seeker becomes blocked, untap up to 3 lands you control. So it's not Azusa. It's just sort of, it's a likeness. It's a drawing of Azusa that's come to life. This set has an awful lot going on. Oh, hey, would you like a big dragon?
Yes.
Great, here's one. It's Kura, the Boundless Sky.
Dang.
4/4 Flying Death Touch. When it dies, choose 1. Search your library for up to 3 lands, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. Create an XX green spirit creature token where X is the number of lands you control. Wow. Okay.
What about affinity for enchantments?
Yes, please. Sign me up. Who's responsible
It's
for
a
this?
4/4 flyer for 7. God, even if you cast this for 5, it's like such a good deal. Gosh, in the right draft environment, do you think you could conceive casting this for 3?
Yes, I do. That's a future I wish to inhabit. Thank you for
I want
bringing
to
that
go
up.
there. I think cast it for 5 is you're laughing. Mm-hmm. Well, and then, Jukai Naturalist. So I think we figured out the colors of enchantments. And all your sagas count as enchantments, and then they turn into enchantment creatures,
Oh, wow.
right? So this now is a single white you have to pay for your enchantment, and it turns into Portrait of Michiko.
Oh, hey. That's a nice portrait of Michiko.
And then she gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control.
Oh, boy.
Whew, whew, whew.
Can I... This card's not a rare. It's not flashy, but can I please just appreciate Geothermal Kami?
Yes.
It's a 4/3 for 4. When Geothermal Kami enters the battlefield, you may return an enchantment you control to its owner's hand. If you do, you gain 3 life. Cool. Flavor text. A mysterious Kami will sometimes appear to overworked monks and offer them a warm, relaxing bath.
He's a bath.
Yeah. It's a living bath who sometimes will show up and to overworked monks and go, "What's up? Climb in. Take a load off."
Yeah, you deserve a break. Do you think Satoru Umezawa would say that? I don't think he would.
Probably not, but is that whoa, that's a really fancy looking foil.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like the art already looked kind of foily, not in foil.
The art is psychedelic.
Yeah, that's the only word to use. Ooh, Springleaf Avenger. 3 green for a 6/5 insect ninja with ninjutsu 3 and a green. Whenever Springleaf Avenger deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Have we seen ninjutsu in green before? I don't think so.
No.
Cool. Insect ninja. Very fancy. Ooh, something else from the list.
Oh, yeah.
Strength of the Night
Whoa.
from
From
Apocalypse. 2 and a green for an instant with kicker for a black. Creatures you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. If you paid the kicker, zombies you control get an additional +2/+2. What an oddly specific thing.
Black green zombies.
And the zombies get a total of +3/+3. Huh. All right. The list always a surprise. Yeah.
Look, if every set's going to have crab. I'm okay with that.
Big crab. That's a big crab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got ward. How are we going to get rid of this crab? Okay.
Well, that sounds like a Future Us kind of problem.
We've got a fancy-looking Moonfolk Samurai over here. Guardians of Oboro. 3/4 for 3 with Defender. But, wait, modified creatures you control can attack as though they didn't have Defender. I have a question. What's a modified creature?
There's artifact creature equipments that can be equipment, or can be a creature on their own, but they can also climb onto another creature as equipment.
What's happening in this set?
I don't know. Maybe we should use an Amala terminal. Now, I just played Shin Megami Tensei 5, which makes me think of Shin Megami Tensei 3 because it's got several, like, thoughtful and long nods to that game.
Mm-hmm.
This is obviously not a reference to that, but I do love, like, the idea of, like, this big, like, round network terminal that connects you to the cyberspace.
Look at this saga. Boseiju reaches skyward. All right? You search for some forests. You put stuff from your graveyard on top of your library. Then it turns into Branch of Boseiju, which is a 0/0 with reach. Enchantment creature plant, but it gets +1/+1 for each land you control.
Oh, so you've got, I don't know, at least 4?
Yeah, probably.
Because it casts, how much do you have to cast it?
4.
4? All right.
Yeah.
And then you got 2 more? It's going to be like a 6/6.
And then I've got another absolutely wild-looking mecha. It's the Reckoner Bank Buster. 2 mana, 4/4 vehicle. ETBs with 3 charge counters on it. 2 and tap, remove a charge counter from it, draw a card. Then if there are no charge counters on it, create a treasure token and a 1/1 colorless pilot with this creature crews vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. And the crew is 3. So it's breaking into a bank, and then it escapes the bank with the treasure and the pilot. The flavor is so good. I have another card from the list.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've not got a single one.
This one's from one of the original Kamigawa sets.
Oh,
it's
really?
From Betrayers. That which was taken.
Oh.
5 mana legendary artifact. Put a divinity counter on target permanent other than that which was taken. Each permanent with a divinity counter on it is indestructible. Cool.
Ooh. I got a big chunky friend here. This is Myojin of Grim Betrayal.
Whoa. What expansion symbol is that? Is it this must be
from the list, is it?
No, this must be from one of the commander decks.
Why is this in here?
Because these are set boosters.
Right.
You can get cards from the commander decks in the set boosters.
I mean that I guess. Yeah, I don't know what this guy does. He enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it if you cast it from your hand. Remove an indestructible counter from Myojin of Grim Betrayal. Put onto the battlefield under your control all creature cards in all graveyards that were put there from anywhere this turn. So you wipe the board. And then you're like, oh, he loses his indestructible counter. Thank you.
That's wild. That's amazing.
And you can take your time setting up because while he's got the counter on it, he's indestructible. So you can cast him and then the next turn you can wrath the board.
That's terrific. I love it.
Ooh, I finally got something from the list. It's a Noxious Toad.
Noxious Toad. Oh, it's from Portal. It's still got the big thick rules text.
Heck yeah, 1997.
If Noxious Toad is put into your discard pile from play, your opponent chooses and discards a card from his or her hand. It's got all the old templating. Wow. Check it out. I got my first normal basic land.
Oh.
Every other land I've opened so far has been one of the gorgeous Kamigawa ones or one of the dual lands. But normal basics do exist. I'm surprised too. Oh, look at this. Look at this creature. It looks kind of like a
Tachikoma?
It looks like a Tachikoma.
Now this is my personal pet theory. Obviously, I can't prove anything. I don't work at Wizards, but the fact that we have You Were Already Dead and we have this, which really does put one in the mind of a Tachikoma, and there's another one that I was like, I feel like this is a visual reference to something. I feel like there's some visual references only, and card name references, I suppose, to beloved aspects of Japanese culture. And like to have a Ghost in the Shell reference in a set that's set in like future Japan, I don't think is as out of the place.
I would be willing to bet this is not even the last Ghost in the Shell reference that we could come across.
I'm not a Ghost in the Shell super fan, but I am in possession of the mountain, which is, it's like a steamy bath area, right?
Yeah, this looks like...
It's in the mountains. It's all snowy.
Yeah. This could be like somewhere like Kyoto or Udanaka.
Yeah.
We went to Japan. Can you tell?
I love going up into the Japanese like hinterlands. It's very pretty.
I got a mythic and I'm trying to parse it.
Oh yeah?
Spirit Sister's Call. It's just a big block of text.
Well, that's so many words.
3 white black for an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, choose target permanent card in your graveyard. You may sacrifice a permanent that shares a type with the chosen card. If you do, return the chosen card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and it gains, if this permanent would leave the battlefield, exile it instead.
Okay.
So it's just like...
So if you have like a bunch of like saprolings, you can bring back real creatures.
Yeah.
Or I guess this is white-black, so like soldier tokens or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, hold on. Now we've got an enchantment samurai.
Oh.
There's just lots of enchantments in this set.
Oh, here we go. Here's what you were talking about. Leech Gauntlet. Artifact creature equipment leech. So there, that is leech a new subtype? No, there have been leeches before, I suppose. So it's a 2/2 for 2 with lifelink. The equipped creature has lifelink. What do you mean equipped creature? This is a creature. Okay, reconfigure 4. Attach to target creature you control or unattach from a creature. Reconfigure only as a sorcery. While attached, this isn't a creature. So it's like someone's got a creepy, leechy robot hand, and then it falls off and starts scuttling along the ground at you.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, I have another one. Bronze Plate Boar. Artifact creature equipment boar. These are absolutely bizarre. I love them.
All right. This is like not... Okay, one, the art on this card is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
But this is Blossom Prancer. It's a 4/4 for 5 with reach. Yeah, sounds like a green card.
Yeah.
When Blossom Prancer enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or enchantment card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, you gain 4 life.
Yeah, okay. Sign me up.
Doesn't that seem like, maybe it's just like a terrible Thragtusk?
Oh, here we go. I found the fancy frame version of the Weaver of Harmony you saw earlier.
Oh, he's Snake.
He's Snake with hat.
Oh.
Also, my rare here is Farewell.
Alvitas and good night.
Choose 1 or more. Exile all artifacts. Exile all creatures. Exile all enchantments. Exile all graveyards. Everything goes away. You can choose all of them. You can just say everything goes away. Except lands.
Oh my.
For obvious reasons.
Hey. So, lands. Look.
Ooh!
It's Eiganjo, seat of the Empire. And it's a land with channel.
What? 2 and a white, discard Eiganjo, seat of the Empire. It deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. Wow.
Isn't that wild?
That's so cool.
We're about halfway through, and like... I feel proud of the work I'm doing here.
In terms of the absolute chaos of your pile of cards?
Yes.
I'm going to tidy mine up just to throw into
Just to
greater
spite me?
contrast. Yes.
Oh, I got a non-foily version of that pretty mountain. That's so nice.
Nice.
Ooh. How about your Ninja Lord? Silver Fur Master. Ninjutsu abilities you activate cost 1 less to activate, and other ninja and rogue creatures you control get +1/+1.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I've got art cards, foils, commons, rares, and mythics, fancy Kamigawa basics, uncommons, tokens, lands that don't fit into the other categories, and the list. Those are my piles.
Tokens and art cards and fancy lands and other cards that I put there over here. Most of the cards are here. This is a pile of foils and art cards and other cards that I just happened to put there. And then I've got wrappers largely in this
Other
zone.
cards that I happened to put there.
Doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Look at this Uncharted Haven.
Oh, it just enters tapped and you get to have it be any color.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so straightforward.
It's Shenanigans are on the menu with these boys.
That's so efficient. All right. Ogre Ninja. Fox Ninja. Instant. It's all over the place.
Ooh.
What's the flavor of this? Look at this friend. Dockside Chef. 1 mana, 1/2, enchantment creature, human citizen. The squirming is how you know it's fresh, is the flavor text. And there's, like, ghosts helping him serve it or make it?
Yeah, I don't know. He's touched from the beyond.
Okay.
This is a token.
Whoa, what the... What? What?
Mech Titan has flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, and haste. There's a card that lets you exile itself and I think 4 or 5 other artifacts, and you can put this on the board.
It's the Megazord.
Yeah.
It's Voltron.
Yeah.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Token, legendary, artifact, creature, construct.
You can see the bits of other creature cards in there, essentially.
That's amazing.
So hopefully we get the card that makes that.
Hey, I got something else from the Commander decks, I think.
Oh.
Kaima, the Fractured Calm. At the beginning of your end step, goad each creature your opponents control that's enchanted by an aura you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on Kaima, the Fractured Calm for each creature goaded this way.
Goaded creatures are like forced to attack?
Yeah, they have to attack, and ideally not you, if possible. If you're the only option, they will attack you. But they're going to attack, and ideally they won't attack your stuff. And then there's another rare. Like, that was a mythic, but then also this was the actual rare. The Ogre Head Helm. It's an equipment ogre. It's an ogre head with legs. Equipped creature gets +2. It's a 2/2. That's it. But if you reconfigure it, the equipped creature gets +2/+2, and whenever Ogre-Headed Helm or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, discard your hand and draw 3 cards.
Ooh.
Fun way for red to refill.
Oh my god, look at his hair.
Is this a JoJo reference?
I don't know if it's like, I mean, that kind of like hairstyle is like, you know, Japanese thug. You know, Travis Touchdown sort of has that hair too, right?
Not quite to that extent.
No, that's extreme, but it's so stylish. Like, I don't know enough about JoJo. Hey, our editor Jordan, who's editing this, if this is a JoJo reference, let us know on screen.
This is some sort of JoJo D. Luffy kind of shenanigan. Not that Monkey has that kind of hair, but like characters in One Piece, right? This is...
Yeah.
It's so anime.
I love it.
Oh, look at this. Back to back in the same pack, right beside each other. I got a Coiling Stalker and a Coiling Stalker. But one looks fancy. Is this pack all snakes? The 5 cards in this pack after the basic land was the Coiling Stalker in the showcase frame, and then a regular Coiling Stalker, and then an Heir of the Ancient Fang, and then a Fang of Shigeki, and then a Master's Rebuke that features a snake person doing a fight.
Dang.
Yeah.
Behold the unspeakable. But wait.
A vision.
Behold the unspeakable.
It's a vision of the unspeakable.
Good thing it's not the unseeable.
I have a saga too called The Long Reach of Night, which is very creepy. It reminds me of Fatal Frame. And then it turns into The Animus of Night's Reach and Too Freaky, Please.
Oh. Hey, I've got a legendary equipment that you can reconfigure. It's the Blade of the Oni. That looks terrifying.
Equipment Demon.
I don't like that.
I have an equipment cat.
Oh.
Would you like to see an equipment cat?
I mean, yes.
It's a 1/1 for 2. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on the Lion Sash. Because you can pay white and exile a card from a graveyard. If it was a permanent, you put a +1/+1 counter on the Lion Sash. So you just keep making it bigger, or you can put it on a creature and make that creature bigger. Also, the reconfigure cost is only 2.
That's cheap.
That is cheap.
Well,
I
that's
like
a
that.
rare.
Yeah. Also, check this out. I have another rare in foil. It's Goro Goro, Disciple of Ryusei, a Goblin Samurai. And, from the list, I have an expedition map.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So look at this. Automated Artificer. It's a 1/3. Taps for colorless just for artifact spells. How many artifact creatures are there?
Or to activate an ability.
Yeah.
There's a lot of abilities as well. That seems very flexible.
Well, for example, the Thundersteel Colossus. There you go.
7/7 for 7, trample, haste, crew 2?
Crew 2.
That's so cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Is the Thundersteel Colossus part of the Megazord?
I don't know. If I find the Megazord, I'll let you know.
All right. Ooh, here's my rare. This is an interesting one. Invoke the Ancients. Create 2 4/5 green spirit creature tokens. For each of them, put your choice of a vigilance counter, a reach counter, or a trample counter on it. Ability counters are back.
Ooh.
Maybe only on this card is a rare. 1 green, 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 green. Wait, green, 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 green. 1 green, 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 green. I think I counted that correctly.
You have to be very committed to green.
You can be very committed to saying the word green a lot. Can we talk about Prosperous Thief for a second? They've very successfully stolen a fish. I assume that's like someone's famous koi or something, but I don't know. Maybe
Maybe it's a reference to like, a myth or something like that we don't get.
Maybe it's for sashimi. Like maybe they went down to Tsukiji Market and got themselves a fish.
Yeah. Ooh, what about a walking skyscraper?
Aha! 8/8 for 8, but it costs 1 less to cast for each modified creature you control. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, equipment, auras you control, and counters are modifications.
Oh,
Well
okay. That all makes sense. That fundamentally, what's a modified creature? Well, if it's got an equipment, or you've put an aura on it, or if it has a counter. Okay, sure.
This could be very cheap, and it's got hexproof as long as it's untapped.
Oh boy.
There's some big butts in this set. There's some big creatures.
I don't know what makes this token, but I want to find out.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Light Paws, Emperor's Voice.
Fox Advisor. What's Light Paws do?
Whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura card with mana value less than or equal to that aura with a different name than each aura you control, and put that card onto the battlefield attached to Light Paws, Emperor's Voice, then shuffle.
Wow.
I feel like this is great for Commander. I got a card from the list. It's a Stitcher's Supplier.
Check this out. Here's my rare. It's Tribute to Horobi.
Ooh.
So, Chapter 1, they get a rat. Each opponent gets a rat. Chapter 2, each opponent gets a rat. Bear with me. Chapter 3, exile it, return it to the battlefield transformed as Echo of Death's Wail. 3/3, flying haste. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of all rat tokens. Whenever Echo of Death's Wail attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card.
Dang, that seems great.
Yeah.
They get 2 turns of rats. Don't be confused by that seeming drawback. That seems fine. So I've noticed that we have not opened the card that Ben was hoping that we would open.
There's always that tension.
Uh-huh. And we haven't opened any planeswalkers either.
Oh, yeah. There are planeswalkers in the set, surely.
Yes, there are.
All right.
Ooh, hey, look, it's a different mountain.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, this one's so pretty.
Look at this.
Wait, no, it's a Kappa.
It is a Kappa.
Kappa Tech Wrecker.
Shouldn't that be a turtle demon? Aren't the Kappas technically mischievous demon creatures?
They're spirits.
All right. Look at this. I have a reinforced Ronin because it's an artifact creature.
Nice. But other than that, it's a humans. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That artifact, that 1/3 that makes artifacts is looking better and better.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's another bunch of themed cards together. Look at this. Jukai Preserver into Jukai Trainee into Favor of Jukai.
Oh.
What? A rabbit battery. Artifact creature equipment rabbit. Oh my goodness. Kathleen.
Yes.
You were talking about Travis Touchdown earlier?
Yeah.
That's just Travis Touchdown.
That's what I thought when I saw this art.
I didn't know you'd seen this one.
I mean, the whole we have, like I said, I had to look at these for punt counter punt.
I haven't seen any of this.
No.
That is just Travis Touchdown. That's amazing.
Hey, coming to Las Vegas when we were young. Feel your bones hurt when they're like, hey, look at all these nostalgia bands, Lamau. All these people who like them are so old. It's like, these are bands that were popular 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Or maybe 20. I was not that, like...
Can you feel your bones turn to ash inside your body?
I can feel myself becoming less relevant with every breath that passes my aged, wrinkling lips.
Sweetie.
Yeah.
We were never relevant.
Oh, that's true.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's good. It's time for Biker Mice. So
Biker Mice from Kamigawa?
Yeah. Then you get he's got a cool jacket.
That's so cool. Hey, I got the pilot token for that bank robbery vehicle.
And look, this creature crews vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. So basically, a pilot token can crew probably anything in this. You just need 1 pilot, probably.
Ooh, I got my own commander Myojin.
Oh.
It's the Myojin of Blooming Dawn.
Oh.
5 white for a 4/6 spirit. When it enters the battlefield... Sorry, it enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it if you cast it from your hand. Remove an indestructible counter from it to create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token for each permanent you control. There are some words missing from that sentence.
Yeah, like non-token.
Or non-land.
Yeah.
Each permanent you control. Wow.
But it can't be your commander. You gotta cast it from your hand.
That's amazing.
Brute suit.
Brute
and
suit.
we always stick together. We're in a brute suit. We're the best of friends forever. Like, if you're gonna make me feel old, then I'm gonna make Goof Troop and regress to my youth.
Look, the first thing I thought of was it's a brute suit riot, which doesn't date me any better than it dates you.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that there was a band that were very popular off the back of their one-hit wonder called the Cherry Poppin' Daddies?
Yeah, it was really a different time. It was the 90s, though, right? But they had that fun song.
Yeah. Brute suit riot. Riot! Vigilance and crew for one. Hey, I've got Satsuki,
Ooh.
the Living Lore.
Oh.
It's a 1/3 human druid for green and a white. Tap, put a lore counter on each saga you control. So you can just zip through that. Look, okay, it's time for speed reading, kids. Here we go.
Yeah, here's the Coles notes.
When it dies, choose up to 1. Return target saga or enchantment creature to its owner's hand, or return target saga from your graveyard to your hand.
Ooh, nice.
That seems very cool.
Hopefully she doesn't suffer a lethal exploit.
Oh, ooh, efficient removal. I love it.
Yeah. It's at least -2/-2, and more if you control modified creatures.
I intend to control many modified creatures.
Now, what do you think this might be a visual reference to?
Enormous energy plane. It's so heavy that when you equip it, you have to tap the creature. That's very much like, here, hold this. Oh, thank. Like, that's just slapstick.
I love it.
Look at this swamp.
Wow, that just looks sick.
That's a cool looking swamp.
Ooh, it's the life of Toshiro Umezawa.
Oh, yeah.
And then it comes back as Memory of Toshiro.
So cool.
All right, we've got how many packs left to open?
I'm on my penultimate pack.
Oh, this is my 3rd from Ultimate Pack. Wow. What is this the art for? Oh, wow. This is just an art card for one of the planes.
Oh, wow. That's so pretty.
That is pretty. Ooh, also got a fancy forest. We need to get a fancy swamp, though.
I have not opened a fancy swamp. I've opened 4 planes. 4 of the same planes.
Really?
Yeah. See, look at that. And then 2 of the same forest and a mountain and an island.
That's the same island I got.
You know what we don't get enough of as creature types?
What?
Snake druids. Stonehenge. No, 1 and a green for a 1/3 legendary enchantment creature, Snake Druid. 1 and a green and tap, return Shigeki Jukai Visionary to its owner's hand, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield, tapped, put the rest into your graveyard, or channel for XX green and discard to return X target non-legendary cards from your graveyard to your hand. Don't mind if I do.
Ooh. What about Hidetsugu consumes all?
Oh no.
Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. Get out of here, tokens. Exile all graveyards. And then exile the saga, then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control, and you get Vessel of the All-Consuming.
Oh boy.
It's got a 3/3 with trample. It should get through after that. And whenever it deals damage, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. And whenever Vessel of the All-Consuming deals damage to a player, if it has dealt 10 or more damage to that player this turn, they lose the game.
This turn, what an interesting clause.
Yeah. And I've got a Fancy Blade of the Oni.
Oh, wow.
And from the list...
Oh, Night and Day.
Yeah.
Love Night and Day. That's just a handy card.
All right. 2 packs left. Come on.
I'm going to respectfully wait on my final pack until you're also on your final pack.
Oh, that's kind of you.
I've been too eager.
You're too excited.
It's very exciting.
Well, here's another. It's the Kami of Terrible Secrets.
Oh, you don't want to run into that one. It feeds on things better left unknown, savoring the bitterness of lies and regrets.
Oh.
I mean, same.
It's time for our last packs.
Alrighty.
The synchronized opening.
Got a foil Blossoming Sands.
Ooh, I got a foil forest. Dang, that's so nice.
Oh, that's great.
Ooh, from the list.
Oh, yeah?
All around good card.
Oh,
it's an Air
wow.
Elemental.
From Portal 2. I've never seen that printing of Air Elemental before.
No.
Cool.
Well, now
They've really gone for some deep cuts on the list this time around.
Oh, I think this will be really good in the enchantment deck. It's just like, it's an enchantment, it's cheap, it draws you a card. It's just a good dog.
Dog.
It's a good dog.
Oh, I also have something from the list. I have an Obsessive Stitcher from M21.
Oh.
Oh, you know what's fancier than that brute suit you were looking at?
What?
A foil brute suit.
Oh.
Anyway, my final rare is a brilliant restoration. 3 white. Sorcery. Return all artifacts and enchantments from your graveyard to the battlefield. Powerful magic.
Yikes. How about a Biting Palm Ninja? This is my last rare. Enters the battlefield with a menace counter on it, but when it deals combat damage, you can remove the menace counter, and when you do, then you get to look at their hand and take something out of it.
That's amazing.
That's really lovely design, I think.
I like that a lot. I might keep the menace counter on there to make it more likely for other ninjutsu shenanigans to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, we've done good work here today.
And just observe the differences in...
My pile is going to look exactly like your pile, but think about how much slower I read and open these cards. If I had taken time to sort, we would still be opening cards.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I can't wait to actually get my hands on...
There's a certain amount of, like, evil at work. But it's...
I love you're like, here's a perfectly reasonable explanation for why I'm the way that I am. It's like, oh, okay. Also, I'm just hateful.
I'm not hateful. It's not hateful. It's I just
You crave chaos.
just a touch, a soupçon, just to keep things interesting and like
A mousse-bouche of chaos.
yeah, a waffle thin piece, if you will.
Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully you're probably, by the time you're watching this, you're probably already enjoying Kamigawa, and I can't wait to do that myself. A reminder, everything we do is brought to you by you and your support, rather, of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Until the next time we get to do this, I've been Graham.
And I've been Kathleen, and if you liked what happened here, smash that like button, or the bell, or I don't know, if you got a bell on your desk, hit that as well.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
it is that you need to do to interact with this video in a way that YouTube cares.
Yeah, if you don't like that, don't worry, I don't show up that often.
Shoutouts to Jordan for the edit. Heather gets these videos online. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.